includes every Lego Mandalorian 2021 set. There is 4 of them. I will be doing this in from cheapest to most expensive. So it goes this one to it goes the Forgery to the Imperial Light Cruiser. So yeah. So in the Forgery you get 3 minifigures. You get, I actually forgot what this one was. I think it was like the Founder, the Forger, a Mandalorian warrior, and Mando with a jetpack. You do have this little helmet over here, and something that I'm assuming would be used to shape. You have the burner, which is used to melt down the Beskar, and the pot that is used to melt it. You also do have a couple hammers over here. I want to say that's a ventilator, but I don't know. I don't know what this is. Something to do with the message intake, the message thing, hologram dispenser, an entryway, a broom. Now in this little cabinet, there's a sticker representing like a toolbox. And there's that little keypad piece. A doorway there. Oh, crap, it broke it off. Now under this, there is 2 grenades. One of these detonators was actually an extra piece. A silver pistol. And 2 Beskar plates. Actually, one is supposed to be in there, but I kept dropping it, so I put it in here. Then there's that little bench where they sit and discuss. Forgot what? I might need to rewatch the series. Just might, but it's Sunday, so I don't have time. These are stickers back here. Not my favorite to put on. Do not like angled stickers. Then you have the Mandalorian, the created insignia where Mando is from. We got 2 of these. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, that was too close there. So that is the Forgery. Next up, we on an entirely separate base plate, we have the transport thing. It comes with 4 minifigures, 2 stormtroopers, and then this guy, the artillery commander. He's got those nice yellow markings with a pauldron. Even got a little bit of yellow back printing. Grief Karga, but he looks older. I don't know how the timeline of the show goes. And then these guys, they're just stormtroopers. Now, to the actual set itself, in terms of play features, you have this little mortar. Does not function. It's just 2 pieces on a 2x4 little plate thing with this, but it's only got 1 stud in the middle. So that is that little mortar thing. Then you have the actual transport. You got 1 seat in here for like the driver. Then you got your little control panel. That closes right up. See if I can get a stormtrooper in here with 1 hand. You might need to take the gun out of their hand. Or you could just flip it around like that. Like marching position. And then they go in there just like that. Snug as a bug in a rug. And fits perfectly. Now there's this, where yet another stormtrooper could fit in. Stand up, take and watch, just watch him out for the enemy. That kind of stuff. Now there is this hatch here, which does lead into the innards. There is oh, shut it by accident. Ah, crap! This is a pain to open. You gotta grab like that little angled piece right there. Don't know if you can see that. Now, this second seat is not a seat, it is actually a plate. It is actually a plate piece. This thing is not gonna... So there's a seat. And back here, you have the rear turret. Turret and seat are actually attached. So, yeah. Minifigures do fit, but you actually do have to take the gun out, like I will show you. So, if you try to fit them in, just with, you know what, I don't have time to do this with one hand, it's getting annoying. But you get the point, you can't put them in with a gun too tight. Now in here, you do have a little seat, little studs to put stuff in, like a little crate piece that I do not have. You do have these little turrets on both sides. Here they are only connected to like a swivel thing. Let's see if I can take them off. Yeah, they're just connected to that. Go right back on. Then in here there is there's these little crates full of green studs for like ammo, for like the turrets. There's 2 of them, one for each side. They do have the Star Wars embroidered language on each side, then the Imperial symbol, then the language, then Imperial symbol. Okay, see if I can put it back in. Cramp space. There's one on this side, same thing. So that is that one. That is the Imperial transport. Next we have we have the Slave 1, or if you bought it, it's Boba Fett Starfighter. You only get 2 minifigures, but you do get the new polished Boba Fett. I will say, looks very nice, minty, very minty. He's got arm printing, he's got helmet printing, and he's got that like he's got like the clone face, but it looks old and scarred, so pretty accurate. He's got like those little robes when you found him. I do like the mint jetpack. I don't know if that's the actual color of the original one. You get Beskar Mando. We do not need to introduce him. I have like 4 of him now. Funny thing is, the original Beskar Mando, well, the original Mando, like the old beat up one, actually does, he only came in 2 sets, but this guy comes in 4 sets. My original predictions were wrong for that other Boba Fett, for the other Mando. Next, you get this like little loading thing. On the back, you get, and then it doesn't have much functionality. I don't know what I was planning to do with that. But you do have little levers. Just put a guy in, stand him up, zoom away. You know, and then you got like a little loading platform. You got like a little space in there for Boba Fett and stuff. He is meant to go in like sitting right there. So I could put him in like that. Put his thing down. And then close her up, you know? And then these wings actually do not rotate like the 2019 Slave 1. If you have it, those are gravity controlled. But the back does move, so like these things move. Other side. And then in the middle here, you get a little bounty. Nothing special, just a grill piece. Then you do get some stud shooters I have not loaded. But yeah. Oh, there's 3 of these. That one is one of these. That one is one of the gray ones. These are stickers. So, yep, really good set. It's $70 though, for like 600 pieces. I say that's kind of overpriced because you only get like 2 minifigures, but You know, I can't change that. No one can really change that except the Lego people. And now for the most gigantic one. This one cost $200 Canadian. I think it's like $150 American. Correct me if I'm wrong. It comes with a good 6 minifigures if you count little baby Yoda over here. I personally wouldn't. But you get Cara Dune, Beskar Mando, Fennec Shan, a Dark Trooper, and Moff Gideon. Baby Yoda, he needs no introduction. He's 2 pieces. There's not much to look at. So with Cara Dune, the back printing, double faces. Focus. Okay, and then that comes with the long rifle with a charcoal gray lightsaber hilt for the end. Very nice. Basic leg print. This Cara Dune, the Lego minifigure, also did appear in the ATST set. It is actually up there. You see it? It's glorious. Stands up there, tall and mighty. And Beskar Mando, just went over this guy in the other set. I do not need to introduce him. The most common minifigure in this entire series. Now, Fennec Shan, same gun as Cara Dune. Arm printing. I will say, all of these Lego Mandalorian minifigures, a lot of them seem to have arm printing. Especially, like, the main characters. They all seem to have, like, arm printing. I never noticed that. She does have the bounty hunter cap. Double faces. You know. And then you got, like, the orange suit. The armor. I don't know what to say about that. So that is Fennec Shan. Next up we have the Dark Trooper. He does have a printed headpiece. If I could just get this over here. He's a printed headpiece. Focus. This is actually an armor plate piece. I don't want to take that off due to lack of time concerns. This is already 12 minutes long. He does have back printing under that. Little electronic lines around his head. Focus. He does have leg printing, which is very nice, but so I'm pretty sure he does not have arm printing, which is sad. He has a charcoal gray gun. Noticed that a lot with the Commander battle droids from like the Clone Wars tank, the AT-AP from like 2019, 2020. Then we have Moff Gideon. Dropped his lightsaber. He does wield the dark saber. And I predict this guy's going to be pretty valuable because if he's sold with the cape, it's a double-sided cape. I know of 3 minifigures who have that, which is the 2003 Lando Calrissian, the 2018 Lando Calrissian, and Moff Gideon. I do not believe he has double face. I have not checked in a while. He does have double face. I think that's a more scared expression. I don't know. Focus. I'd say that's a more scared expression, yeah. His back printing. Maroon lines. Just like basic TIE Fighter pilot costume. The legs are just generic black. Same with the arms. Just a little pilot suit thing there. He does have the slick back office man hairpiece, so that's pretty nice. So if I could get the lightsaber back in his hands, you know, that'd be nice. No, never mind. And now down to the actual set. This thing is giant. It took me like 3 hours to build. You have 2 of these turrets, spring-loaded missiles. I got the Mac. I hit them over there, so superb projectiles. Very good. These things move up and down, so that's, you know. Now, these pieces aren't printed. I do not like that. They are not printed. They're stickers. I don't like it. I just don't. So, if I could get this thing back in here. Now, the sides are symmetrical, so if it's on one side, it's on the other. And you have these little TIE fighters in here, like the little advent calendar sized. 2x4 jumper plate with the 1x1 stud piece. I don't know what that piece is called. If anyone knows, tell me. Yeah, it's on the other side as well. Let me see if I can get in there. Yeah, you can see it. It's that little white dot. And then on the other side, you have these little turrets. You get 2 of them, one here and one there. Very nice. They are also on the other side. Now, I'm going to take this little TIE fighter off because there's a fun feature. Now, before we get to the inside, you just take your TIE fighter, put them on these things, load them up, if I can load them up, and then you see this push thing here. See, he's right there. It's a little TIE fighter launcher. Now, you do have a storage. I think one of these holds a pistol and one of these holds grenades. You see, this one's the one that holds the grenades, detonators, whatever. I'll call them what I please. You often get an extra one if you get one a set. You know, Manda was supposed to be holding one, but you don't want to lose them. I kind of like those pieces. I forgot what was in this one. I'm gonna check. Oh, there's binoculars in there. So it's just your basic pair of Lego Star Wars binoculars. Nothing much to say there. Put them in hand, scout out the enemies. Most commonly seen in, kind of associate that piece with advent calendars and the prequel set, the original trilogy sets, because, you know, that's where I first saw them. Oh, come on. This lid would just go back on. This lid refuses to go back on. Like, what did I do to deserve this? Why? Bloop. And you get your little control things. You have one on this side, one on this side. And if you noticed, this sticker's crooked. There's no printing in this set. It's all stickers. So you get your little control table. And take it off. I have a basic idea of where to put it back. So if you're ever wanting to have like a board meeting or something, reenact the entire fight scene, you can put it like that. Now I do have the 2014 Star Destroyer, so if you wanted, if you had that set and had a couple officers, you could put them in, reenact the final episode and stuff. There's more controls back here. Unfortunately, there's like no seats, and the only way to stand a minifigure up is to put them like right in this like last 2 line of studs. No, it's like right here. It's like right in this line. So that took all of 20 minutes to film on an iPhone. So please like and yeah, just like my garbage. Please do it for the good of my self-confidence. Do it.